Welcome back to the demonstration. Now we do have several phases. We try our best to complete most of the phases. Remaining phases, I can do it offline and make them ready. Okay. Even if you could get some patient data, or if I can be able to create a new patient, uh, I think we are all good. Only thing is that if I can bring all the capabilities, UI capabilities from the services, now that looks very perfect. Because I want to focus on the other aspects like testing, code review, code scanning, code security related aspects. Okay, great. It is working now. I would like to continue to implement the phase 2. We can add one more option called watch. So automatically it keeps monitoring the folders. When there is a change happen, immediately it recompiles once again. So we don't have to once again stop and restart. Right. Now we can see that, see here, we started consuming our services from the back end. We can see that there is one branch available in the back end. Okay. So now there is a edit related problems patch. But I don't get an error. I don't see why we are getting unauthorized error even though we are logged in. So we don't have to send all the details because they are all UI element related. So we'll just copy this. I have to describe that when I edit a branch. When I edit a branch, I see the following errors. Okay. If possible, try to give more information about where exactly the issue is that. See this internal server error, unexpected error occurred. Network logs. Okay. Do we have any server side information available for this branch service? Yes, there is a error. ASP.NET Core error. Expected supported media JSON type. So HTTP patch. Only this much. Because the other one is info. Server side logs from branch service. Now it has enough information to be able to troubleshoot. All right. Now the bug is fixed. Same error. Should I restart the service? So still the same problem. Still I see the same issues. Yes, at the server side we can see that there is an error. Right, so there is a problem in the header duplication. So this is the way you go and keep troubleshooting. You don't, it doesn't mean that we should not look into the code. What I mean to say that you don't have to really worry about, as long as your test cases prove that the code is working. So how many number of test cases you have got to prove yourself that 100% is working? I got only 2 test cases. No, it's not working. So for every feature, at least you will have 26 test cases. If I pass null, if I pass -1, if I pass 0, what happens? Right. Let us now restart server. I think watch should working. I think watch is working. Missing item is key. This is basically related to concurrent edits. So let us now copy this. At server side also we have the something similar to. So it will automatically recognize now what could be the resolution to fix this. Only problem is that when you keep troubleshooting this, you will have your context window grows up. So what I would suggest is that if you are trying to build something new, have some prompt ready, keep it ready, then attach it, continue with the patient and doctors. So that the in your cases and all, what happens is that you will have a lot of features to be added, not just one, and you have to keep troubleshooting. If it is a React based application, the number of errors are going to be very minimal because it has been already been trained with a humongous amount of data compared to Blazor. Okay. Mysuru has a problem, not the backend system. I changed to Bellary. It's working. See. Okay. Now we can see that simple CRUD is working. Let's now try to add a new branch. Perfectly all right. Yes. Deactivate the branch. Very good. Now a typical CRUD is working. Let us now try to search for branches code name. For example, MOS. Okay. All right. All right. Good. Did we have any kind of views like Kanban view, grid view, card view? Did we try? No. Okay. Now let me take the print screen. Here I wanted to add the three views. This is the table view, no? Let's add the card view also. And then Kanban view. Kanban view means we'll have basically the lane active, inactive. So how do I convey the message saying that in this location add three buttons that allow the user to change the view. I take the print screen. Okay. Wait a minute. Go to the paint or CaliDraw. Paste it. So here you just draw a simple arrow. Print screen. Paste it here. Otherwise you have to explain very correctly saying that just below the filters, just above the above one right hand side. Now this is very quite easy, no? Just to put an arrow mark and it will understand. Okay. Can you refer the attached screenshot where I would like to introduce three SVG icons based icons, three SVG icons without any labels, which would allow the user to switch the view of displaying records. Grid view, that's a default. Card view, Kanban view, based on active status. Do you get my point? Now see there, looking at the screenshot, the arrow is pointing to the top right area. I don't have to explain. This is where the problem. So these are all the techniques you must be knowing that so that you can express quite easier. Otherwise you have to keep on chatting. Now here We want this is the top navigation bar. Okay, in the top navigation bar, we wanted to add three options: service health, whether my patient service, doctor service, branch service, or identity service, all service are running or not. And then I want to add the light dark theme switch, and then the same profile. Three things. So what you can do is that this is very straightforward. Top navigation bar, right side. It will automatically recognize, and it should be collapsible also. Right now it is not collapsing. When I collapse it, I should never have these kind of arrows. That is the scroll bars. See, look like a 1980s screen only. So this is not for the Gen Z. Yeah. This is for gray hair people. See, see the scroll bar also gray only, no? Great, it is done. Let's see. Actually, I added the arrow mark particular places, but it went up. Right now we can see that the view changes. Again, you have to work on this to bring it down. Explain to such a way that bring it below the filter boxes. Okay, now we are getting the results. Let us complete for the other one also. Great. Let's move to the next phase. So during the testing phase, see this is a one small lesson. During the testing phase, what I generally prefer to do in my implementation is that I prefer to keep a small button here, where the user, suppose if the user is going to be different, playing a different role, a doctor, a patient, or the admin. So I prefer to create three different buttons here. So the user is just going to click this and load the credential and move on to. So your the productivity will be sped up. You don't have to again and again enter the credentials. Once the development is over, just remove it. Yeah, you are getting the point. So take advantages of AI wherever possible to improvise your productivity. So I can easily understand that the next generation of people don't want to even see the keyboard and mouse and all. They see that if they get angry, dark theme and light theme should be changed. So and they speak. Most likely, you will have the virtual screen as well as a speech mode only. So that's where I can sense it. Um, Even wherever we have got the drop down list box and all should be changed to chips model so the user can quickly select it, tap it instead of typing. So a lot of UX related elements. Okay, let's see what is the status of this. It's almost completed. So now let me just add the few elements here. Left navigation bar should be by default collapsed. Okay. So after that, once the login sign in takes place, the left side navigation bar should be collapsed, not having the labels. When it is collapsed, it should display only logo in the top navigation, no text. I don't want to have any scroll bar in the left navigation bar. Add top navigation, home, dashboard, news, analytics support. At the right side of the top navigation, add service health, dark light theme switch, and the user profile settings. Service health, which shows health status of all backend services. In the login screen, add a button next to the sign in named load demo credential, only SVG icon. You should not use emoji icons and all. Okay, that is not professional. SVG icon, no labels, which loads the following credential to the sign in form. So let us quickly get this. UI will be definitely improvised a lot. 1 second, still doing the work. Which one apart from? I use Lovable. You're talking about that only, right? I heavily use Claude Desktop, Claude Code, and then GitHub Copilot because my clients sometimes wanted to stick to, for example, HA wanted to stick to GitHub Copilot only. I prefer Claude Code. And then for designing and all, I prefer to use Lovable. That's also paid one. Right now, it is look like a free because Geo has given the Google Pro license. Remember that Google One Google Pro license, Geo for Geo users. So you can use that account to connect to the Stitch Pro license. But if you want more usage, you have to elevate to the paid subscription. Right now, since the Stitch is beta version, they don't charge you. Stitch is A Studio. Just a naming only. Nothing. Right now, we can see that our patient management is implemented in the UI. Yes, the expected changes are now applied. Let's verify. We can see that there is an icon which helps us to load the demo credential. I can see that by default is collapsed, which looks very neat. Doesn't have the scroll bar, and it has got the service health icon. Now we have not told to apply the changes to the entire UI to dark mode or light mode. Profile settings, sign out. Ideally, this particular logo should be here, and then this one should be below. That is a proper alignment. Okay, that is fine. We now do have the branches. Dashboard yet to be done. News, analytics, support all yet to be done. New branch. Okay, working. But we implemented the patients also, no? So let's go to the patients. Yes, now we can see all the patients, total active, draft pending. So only we have this much of data in the patient records. Let's go to the patient table. We have good amount of information, but it doesn't seem to be showing that. I don't see the actions as well. Huh? Let's add a patient, Ankit Kumar. So this is where I want you to understand that modernization of the UI. For example, asking the user to enter the values. This many number of text box should not be there. It should be more modernized. For example, when the user select the state province, automatically the city should be in the form of chips. So the user can select. By default, it should show only the well-known cities. Then there will be three dots. When the user clicks, then it shows other cities. Likewise, you should you should improvise the user experience. Right now, it's okay. Next step, branch, save draft. Now draft is saved. Oh, okay. Now we can see that actions. Let us say activate. So there is a button mistakes. So by default it become white. So activate. It is activated. Now it can be archived also. Let's see that whether all the active patients. Yes. All branches. Yes. Patient by name. All right. Good. So now we can see the dashboard is also like a highlights also. Top total number of active patients or draft editing. I think wonderful. Now when I click this, I should be able to show the complete details. So that is an add-on. Similarly, we have to implement the doctors management where we have the option to upload the documents also. So what I will do is that like how I prepared other services. Likewise, I prepare the UI for those also. See how I am bringing the changes. Now we don't have any other menus working except the branch and the patients. Great. So this is the way UI is to be built. It doesn't really matter whether you're using Angular or Next.js or React or Razor or Blazor. You should know how to convey the messages. If you're not able to convey the messages, at least give the reference of some source code. See, this is the way I built it. Automatically recognizes and understands. So the any activities you do, if you know how to put them into the prompt, you become very successful in the AI era, especially AI assisted development. Right now, we are not doing the AI application development, or we are not developing agentic AI or AI capabilities in the application. We are developing a pure business application using AI. Okay. Any questions you'd like to ask here? Understanding this? Good.